Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. I haven't done a Pedantle video in quite a while, but I've been playing the game consistently and I thought I would do another attempt on video. And actually, yes, that's better. The focus was not quite ideal. I do better on this part as well. This is day 46 of Pedantle. And we have a strange article to find. Here there's a dot, which lets me think that we're to find someone. Or on the French version, when you click on a word, you have the number of letters. And it doesn't seem to be the case for the English version, while the developer is the same. That's weird. I hope we will have it at some point. So I think we're supposed to find someone, and this could be a single letter. Well, let's try A or B, C. Well, I should maybe type all letters in sequence. So I was wrong. So this is not a single word. Could it be the abbreviated version of saint? It doesn't appear to be the same. Oh, ETA. ETA. Is it something about Basque Country? It has nothing to do with the Basque Country, which is a region between France, I should say across France and Spain, in the Pyrenean Mountains. This C letter is strange. Is it about some programming language? Perhaps it is a computer programming, coding. No, that's absolutely not the case. Letter C isolated could also refer to music. Oh, it seems to be about music. Musician, player, play perhaps. Play, it is about music. Is it about video game music? It's not about video game music. So C could refer to a scale. It could refer to a chord, to harmony. This is not about harmony. Is it about concerto, perhaps, or a sonata, or a symphony? It's about a symphony. So it could be number 5 by Beethoven. Yes, I think I nailed it. I did. It's Symphony number 5 by Ludwig van Beethoven. Sometimes called Fate, I think. You see that the subtitle, Fate. So what can be found about this symphony? Perhaps fifth somewhere, or fifth in with all letters. Played symphony, perhaps the most often played symphony. This most frequently, which is more consistent with the length of the word. What is this? Probably. The Symphony number 5 in C. C major. Not C major. No, it's never C minor. It's C minor. It's really C minor. The opening motif, I think, opening motif. Yes, opening motif. That's exactly is so iconic. So I thought it could be a word, but not in this text. By Ludwig van Beethoven. So by is not the word that appears here. Composed, composer, compose at all, write, written, in, oh, I have already typed in, so Beethoven was born in something like 1767 perhaps, or 1776 more like. But obviously the symphony was composed much later, perhaps around 1800, 1805, 1810, or written between this year and this year, so let's say 1806, 1804, and 1808, perhaps. Yes, was written, and perhaps the verb to be, the verb to have. So, oh, that's the reference in the catalogue. So is it opus? Yes, probably. Opus. So the famous opus numbers in Beethoven's catalogue are 111 for the last piano sonata, but Symphony Number 5 is probably in the middle of his catalogue. Let's say 50. Opus 45, 55, 60, 70. Oh, it's in the second half. 75, 71, 67. Oh, Opus 67. So it is. So it's the best known. It is one of the best known works, pieces, compositions in all music, in his music. It is one of the best known compositions in European music, perhaps, in classical music, and one of the most frequently played symphonies, and it is arguably considered, it is widely considered one of the masterpieces, probably, the landmarks. The landmark does not apply to music, I think. Romantic, perhaps. The highlights, no. One of the epitome. Not sure about that. Beethoven's Fifth Symphony has, I think, 4 movements. That's correct. So here is the 4 notes. 4 note pa-pa-pa-pum. Da, ta-da, pa. I'm not sure how this was transcribed. It features, it contains, it uses, so the symphony and the 4-note opening motif Unknown worldwide. Unknown worldwide. That's exactly it. So I think I found enough words to display the whole article. The cornerstones, right, of Western music, first performed in Vienna's Theater an der Wien, Vienna's Theater an der Wien in 1808. The work achieved its prodigious reputation soon afterward. So ETA had nothing to do with the independentist movement in Basque Country. So E.T.A. Hoffmann described the symphony as one of the most important works of the time. As is typical of symphonies during the classical period, Beethoven's Fifth Symphony has 4 movements. It begins with a distinctive 4-note short, 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 long motif. I don't know what this motif corresponds to in a Morse code. I'm not sure it has the slightest interest at all. The symphony and the 4-note opening motif in particular are known worldwide, with the motif appearing frequently in popular culture, from disco versions to rock and roll covers to use in film and televisions. So as to disco versions and rock and roll covers, I'm thinking of Walter Murphy, who did a disco version in the movie Saturday Night Fever. And there's also the song Beethoven by Alphaville. Alphaville is a German synth pop band. And in the 1994, I think there was the song Beethoven, in which the motif is used in a cringe way, I would say. And I'm saying this as a big fan of Alphaville. So there's no link to the webpage of the symphony, so let's have a look. I'm on Wikipedia already, but that's the French version of Wikipedia. So let's try just Symphonie 5 de Beethoven, and let's switch to English. So this is the article, and here we have the motif. And this is actually, 3 flats, so that's definitely C minor. Oh, I understand. I think I understand. That's a flat E. I understand why I was confused and I thought it was in C major, but I'm not going into music theory just because I'm absolutely not competent about this. And this, I see the Appassionata piano sonata, which uses a 4-note motif. It can be seen here, short, 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 long. It is something that is used at the beginning of this same sonata. That's really funny. Well, I think that will be it for this video. Not sure I will make these regular videos on the channel. I think I mainly stick to the French version, Pedantix. But thanks for watching this anyway. See you soon on SudoKanard.